Hello everybody, welcome to the Sunday Shot. Hopefully you've had a good week. I've had an interesting week. It's always an interesting week. A specifically interesting week at work, but that's what I think of that. So I don't really have a lot to talk about. I was looking at like gaming news and everyone's like talking about PewDiePie's thing, and I was like, I don't care. I've already told you guys I don't make anything. I don't make nearly anything. Which does bring up the fact that PAX and those other shows that I've gone to in the past, obviously I'm not going to be going to them for a couple reasons. One, PAX is kind of crazy. It's expensive. And sometimes the people who run Penny Arcade say things I don't particularly agree with. So I'm sort of like, it's kind of like a moral quandary whether I go. I decided I'm not going to go this year, which is a thing. I'd love to go to Gamescom, but I can't get the time off. I struggled to get time off this month. Like I had to beg my boss, basically being like, "Hey, I need time off," because we lost somebody in the team, so now we're down 6 people, and we were already overcommitted in terms of work with all of those people, and now we are. It's crazy. I don't know why, but it's crazy. But so I'm not going to go to PAX. So if you're looking for me to go to PAX or something like that, I'm not. If there's some show that shows up in the Colorado area, I might go to that. But I don't think Colorado or the Denver Comic-Con, I think that's already happened. So I think I'm pretty SOL on that part. Oh well. Oh well. Some of you who follow me on Twitter probably enjoyed the poking at Serenar and Brew I was doing over Twitter. Because Serenar got to play Cricket Revolution because she didn't like cricket, and Brew has promised he's going to play Long Live the Queen, which is an anime crap game. And they're both trying to plot a way to get back at me, which is hilarious because I think Serenar was trying to get me to play Hatoful Boyfriend. And the funny thing is, it's like games like that, I'm like, okay, no big deal. Doesn't bother me. So it doesn't work quite as well because I don't care. But if you get a chance, I'll put a link to Serenar's video, and if Brew posts his before this goes live, I'll put a link to that as well. Just go check them out, laugh at them. Serenar has the inability to hit a ball, and then talks about a duck. So there's that. Teasers for you. Other than that, the only other thing I've really been doing, I've been planning to build a lathe. And those of you who don't know what a lathe is, it's for turning wood, so that it turns the wood at a high speed, and then you can just touch it with the chisels, and it'll cut the wood so you can turn wood, which is really amazing. But I can't afford to buy one. Well, technically I could buy one. I just choose not to buy one because I don't want a big piece of electrical equipment taking up my garage, because right now my garage is full of car and bicycles. And that's really all that's in there, actually, is a car and multiple bicycles. And I think I can fit a lathe in there if I build it myself. Plus, I don't have to run it electrically. So I'm in the process of doing that. I might video me building the lathe. I don't know. I'm currently just in the planning stages. Like, how am I going to power this thing with my feet? So I was looking at those old, some people know about them, the old sewing machines that are run by foot pedals, so that you rock your feet back and forth, and it causes a wheel to turn that turns the wheel that then causes the needle to go up and down. I looked at one of those today, and I was like, I could probably do something sort of similar. And I have to go to the bike shop. I think I'm actually gonna gear my lathe so I can change gears. I don't know why. It's things I do, and then I'm like, why did I do this? But it teaches me all kinds of crazy things. I think that's it. That's all that's really amazingly new. I've been playing games in my library when I feel like it. To be honest, I've many nights I have booted up my computer, looked at my Steam library, my GOG library, and gone, I don't care anymore. I'm going to just go play Animal Crossing. And that's what I do. Games aren't grabbing me. I don't know why. I really don't know why games aren't grabbing me. The only one that did was I played the remake of Myst. There's one on Steam. It is a full like walkthrough, not slide based like it is in the original Myst, but you just walk through it. And I played that and I just loved that because it's classic Myst, and I was like, oh, I love classic Myst. But other than that game, really haven't found much. I've been trying to play Crusader Kings, but that's like Europa Universalis. Well, it's made by the same company. It is Europa Universalis, only older in time. And then I bought Victoria 2, which is like Europa Universalis, only newer. I don't know why I buy these games, because I'm terrible at grand strategy games, but whatever. I think I got Euro Truck working again. I have to get my wheel, which is back there. Like if I do this, oh, there's the wheel in pieces. I need to put my wheel back on and see if I fixed it. I hope I did, because I don't want to start a new game. If I have to start a new game, I'm just done with it, because no. It should be fixable, so let's cross our fingers. And then I have to try OMSI. I think I do OMSI with the G27, but I'm thinking not. I'm thinking I've been playing Project Cars. I've been using this, which is my controller for my it's an NVIDIA controller, and it actually works really well. It's basically the same as an Xbox 360 controller, with some few extra added features if you're using an NVIDIA game system. And it works great for Project Cars, because I tried to play Project Cars with the G27 and I hated it. This made it bearable, but I still don't like Project Cars. It's a beautiful game. Give me Forza 4. Give me Forza 3. Gran Turismo. Oh, I tweeted about that. I went to the game store and picked up Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec, because I played it a lot way back when PS2 first came out, and I was like, oh, hey, I'm going to pick up Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec. I'll just play it because, old classic. It's a great game only because Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec didn't allow car damage, so you could actually go full bore into a turn, and as long as you hit the turn and slid properly, you'd actually be able to maintain your momentum around the turn by just rubbing the side of the car across. It was excellent. It was very cheaty, but it was excellent. And so I popped in Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec and the one memory card that we have for the PS2, and I'm like, okay, we'll start at the beginning, and I booted into it, and it's like day 357, 7.5 million, and I was like, oh, wow, this actually is my original save file from many, many years ago, back when I was in college, probably. Actually, it's the last time that I played. No, actually, it was probably before I went to grad school. So, yeah, it would be like 10 years ago or so. The save file's still there. And so I have on almost every single car, I'm missing two 10 race tournaments are all that's left. The very last one's the Polyphony Cup, and the other one I can't remember. And I was just like, wow, this is crazy. Cool. So there you go. I played a little bit of Gran Turismo 3, and then I was like, wow, it's sort of crap. It was a great game at the time. It's just sort of like, wow, I'm glad I only paid $250 for this disc. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's about it. Not much to say, really. I'm hoping there's a new series coming next week to replace Truck Mechanic Simulator. I don't know if you guys are going to like it. It was interesting to record it, but if you don't like it, then you don't like it. I have some thoughts about what I'm going to do to the channel. I'm throwing up my hands and just going to go do something that some of you will like, and a lot of you will be like, I don't know if I like this, but we'll see. I'm hoping I don't do that. It's sort of like, if I get frustrated, that's what's going to happen. Let's hope I don't get frustrated. All right. Sorry, there wasn't a lot of news today. I'm sorry. If there's a game that you want me to look at that I haven't, or actually, you know what? A better thing. I was gonna be like, you know, that you want me to look at and let me know. I don't really want to buy more games. I have too many. Actually, what I'd like to know is if I finally get the things together to build the lathe. The hardest thing is getting the chuck. Oh my god, nobody sells the chuck pieces for the lathe. I was actually at an antique dealer trying to find a old broken lathe that I could rip apart, but I can't find a good lathe chuck, and that's what's really kind of stalling me. But if you want to see me build the lathe, put a comment down below. Let me know. And also, if you know where I can find a good lathe chuck that's cheap, that's the kicker, because the one I found was 200 bucks. I'm like, I gotta go buy a lathe for 200 bucks. So yeah, let me know. And if there are games out there that maybe you think that I've missed that you'd like me to look at, you can put that comment down there below as well. Also, if you want to tell Serenar and Brew what other awesomely crazy, terrible games I should play, or if you think you know an awesomely terrible, crazy game I should play, you can let me know as well. All right, hopefully you made it to the end of this 11-minute video. That's way too long. I should stop rambling so much. All right, until next time, everybody, game on and be awesome.